Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the world of strange historical facts that will blow your mind. From peculiar events to unbelievable characters, history is filled with oddities that are sure to surprise you. Let's get started. Grigori Rasputin, a Russian mystic and advisor to the Romanovs, led a life shrouded in mystery and scandal. Despite his influence over the royal family, Rasputin was infamous for his debauchery and supposed healing powers. His assassination in 1916 was equally bizarre, involving poisoning, shooting, and drowning. Yet he seemingly survived it all until he was finally killed. In 1848, railroad worker Phineas Gage survived an accident where a large iron rod was driven completely through his skull. Remarkably, he lived for another 12 years, but his personality changed dramatically. Gage's case became one of the first to suggest a link between brain injury and changes in personality, profoundly influencing neuroscience. In 897 AD, Pope Stephen VI conducted one of the strangest trials in history. He had the corpse of his predecessor, Pope Formosus, exhumed, dressed in papal vestments, and put on trial. Known as the Cadaver Synod, the dead pope was found guilty of perjury and other charges. This macabre event reflects the intense political intrigue of the era. In 1876, residents of Bath County, Kentucky, witnessed a bizarre phenomenon. It rained meat. For several minutes, chunks of meat fell from the sky, covering an area of over 100 yards. Scientists later suggested that the meat might have been regurgitated by vultures flying overhead, but the exact cause of this strange event remains unknown. In the summer of 1858, the River Thames in London became overwhelmed with raw sewage, creating a stench so foul that it disrupted the functioning of the city. Known as the Great Stink, this event forced the government to finally address London's sanitation problems, leading to the construction of a modern sewer system. Conspiracy theorists believe that the Montauk Project, an alleged series of secret government experiments, took place at Camp Hero in Montauk, New York, during the 1980s. Supposedly, these experiments involved time travel, teleportation, and mind control. While there's no concrete evidence, the stories have inspired numerous books and TV shows like Stranger Things. In 1978, a team of Soviet geologists discovered a family living in complete isolation in the Siberian taiga. The Lykov family had fled religious persecution in 1936 and survived without any contact with the outside world for over 40 years. They had no knowledge of World War II or modern technology, living entirely off the land. In 1951, the small French village of Pont-Saint-Esprit experienced a mass poisoning where residents suffered hallucinations, insanity, and violent behavior. Initially attributed to ergot poisoning from contaminated bread, some later speculated it might have been a CIA experiment with LSD. The true cause remains a mystery. This was a statement from one of the citizens of Pont-Saint-Esprit. On the 16th of August 1951, postman Léon Armunier was doing his rounds in the southern French town of Pont-Saint-Esprit when he was suddenly overwhelmed by nausea and wild hallucinations. It was terrible. I had the sensation of shrinking, and the fire and the serpents coiling around my arms, he remembers. Léon fell off his bike and was taken to the hospital in Avignon. He was put in a straitjacket but shared a room with 3 teenagers who had been chained to their beds to keep them under control. Some of my friends tried to get out of the window. They were thrashing wildly, screaming, and the sound of the metal beds and the jumping up and down. The noise was terrible. I'd prefer to die rather than go through that again. Over the coming days, dozens of other people in the town fell prey to similar symptoms. History never ceases to amaze with its strange and fascinating stories. Which of these facts blew your mind the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more intriguing historical content. Thanks for watching.